Rage!
Welcome back to the Road Rage to Glory Old Skool edition. Thank you for everyone who has watched the first two episodes. I really hope that you've enjoyed them so far. I've definitely enjoyed making them. I'm going to continue to enjoy making them as well, so I hope you all stick around for episode 3. If you could hit 3 likes, that would be great. Thank you very much for everyone who has watched the first two, like I say. Didn't think I was going to get as many views as I have been doing. So just continue that support and that would be fantastic. What we are doing in this episode, a little bit of post-com, the first time that we've done this in the series. I'm not sure I prefer it to the live com, but we'll see how it goes. I'll probably do half and half throughout the series sort of thing. Maybe more live com than post com. But what we're doing is we are using our objectives, the starter objectives. Every time a page is done, we're going to get a bronze Dutch upgrade. So we're going to get up to that full Dutch team. Can we do it by the end of the episode? Please stick around to find out. Whilst everything's going on in the background, because you can kind of see what I'm doing because I've sort of referred back to the screen, and then you can obviously see all of the objectives pop up one by one, so I don't think I need to go too heavily into what's happening. What we're going to talk more about is the series, where we see it going, and what we're going to be doing on it and how things are going to be working. So I've got a few rules in place that I've sort of put in place already. Now I realise I'm going to reel off a lot of information in a minute, so I'll put everything in the description as well, just to make sure you guys are all up to date and we're all following the same hymn sheet. We're singing, we're happy. Hopefully the fat lady won't be singing on the series before it's over. So first couple that I've already got in place, obviously we have the Hattricks, so anyone scoring a Hattrick, instant upgrade. That only stands for obviously when we're playing on Legendary and Squad Battles. I don't think I'm going to throw a single player into that. It's going to mainly be FUT Champs when we eventually get there, FUT Rivals, and as I say, Squad Battles on Legendary only. If we manage to get our goalkeeper as man of the match, this is one that I have to try and remember because I keep forgetting after every single game, because I'm very much right, that game's over, shut everything down, move on to the next one, keep grinding, try and get forward. So I'm going to have to remember to try and just think about that for 2 seconds, check the player ratings, and obviously see if we can get an upgrade for him. That's only going to work once per tier, so if he gets another man of the match, I can't then go and upgrade my striker. It's not going to work that way, it's only for the goalkeeper. So the other ways that we're going to be doing this, eventually we're going to go through every single type of FUT mode, so we're going to be looking at drafts and everything like that. I think I'll wait until I've built up a few more coins before I start sinking 15k into things like drafts. But for now, what it's going to be is in FUT Rivals, if I can get myself to rank 3 and stay there, then that is going to be an upgrade. If I can get to rank 2, that's going to be 2 upgrades, because that is an awful lot. I think at the time of this recording, the points total for that was about 5,000 or something, and it was quite early on in the week. So that's going to be a tough one. If I manage to get rank 1 by some absolute miracle, because obviously you get more points the more you win, and it's going to be tough to get wins in FUT Rivals because you come up against some fantastic teams already in this FIFA Ultimate Team. So that is going to be the 3 for Divisions Rivals. When we eventually get into FUT Weekend League, we will come up with something there, but I don't foresee that happening extremely quickly. Again, it's initially a real grind to just get the 2,000 points to qualify, but we're definitely going to do it, we're definitely going to get there. It'll just probably take a little while, so definitely stick with me on that one, we will get there. Next one, Squad Battles, everyone's favourite game mode at the minute. Can't say I'm enjoying it too much, but we're going to keep grinding it to see what we can get. And I think a fair one, and I hope you all agree. If you don't, stick a comment below. Let me know where you think the levels should be. I'm thinking anything gold tier has to be an upgrade. Now, gold 3 isn't massively hard to get into if you've got a decent team, which obviously we haven't. We've got a bunch of Dutch bronze nobodies who no one's ever heard of. And, well, just look at them. Look at them. Look at their little smiley Dutch faces. They have no idea the losses that they are going to be taking in this series, but it'll be fine. They've got some Dutch courage on their side. So, yeah. So, squad battles, gold is going to be one upgrade. And if I manage to get elite by some massive fluke, then I will give myself 2 upgrades there. So, it's within my grasp to do these things. However, it all depends on the amount of time and everything else that I've got outside of everything else that I am doing. I don't have 10 hours a day, I've said this before, to sink into a game because, you know, I have a job, I have things to do, I have shopping, I have a dog to take walking, that kind of stuff. So, that is around the game types. Eventually when we get to draft, I think semi-final and final, I'm going to do something around there. But as we look through our next objectives, not looking too difficult. These pages of objectives, they were actually really simple to complete. And we're saving up the packs. Don't worry, we will open them right now. A lovely contract pack. Best pack in the game. But, so, around packs, which leads me seamlessly, as you'll notice as we get that Debussy, into this. Packs, the way that they're going to work is through doing SBCs, getting rewards, all this kind of good stuff. If I get a board player, then that's going to count for half an upgrade. So this is going to be one that, again, I'm going to have to keep a good track on, and I will do so. Obviously, loan cards don't count towards board players because that would be ridiculous. But we do get a player pick pack, and this is the first one of these I ever had. Even on my personal account, I hadn't had one. But we're obviously going to go with Brooks. He's rare. He's 80 rated. He was the best of the bunch, obviously. So yes, so board players are going to be half an upgrade. So every 2 boards, that is 1 upgrade. Because I'm not sure if they have kind of nerfed the packs or what they've done. But boards do seem quite difficult to come across. But you do definitely get them, obviously, more often than walkouts. Which are going to be an instant upgrade, because getting an 86 plus player, I feel like that needs a bit of celebration in itself, because I mean it happens so little, and obviously we can all see the percentages on the packs now, which I guess is a good thing, because you'll think twice about sinking all of your money into this game. It's definitely made me think twice about spending any money on this game. But as you can see, we have completed some objectives and, well, some whole pages of objectives. So we are picking up here a right back called Dutch David, as he will be lovingly known from here on in. I only went for him because he was the least amount of coins, as I'm doing with the centre back as well. But I quite like the fact that we've got a guy called David. First of all, you know, he just sounds like a regular old bloke. He's a professional footballer, but he doesn't mind too much. You know, he's only a little bronze guy. He's quite happy being that. And I feel like we're going to definitely come up against some Goliath teams. So having a David at right back, I think, is going to help. I don't think we can let him have a sling and a stone on the pitch. I think that would probably result in some sort of red card, but it's definitely nice to have a David in there. And the centre-back that we went for, again, he was just cheap. Cheap. Very, very cheap. That's what we're going for with our bronzes. There's no point in spending a load of money on bronzes because I'm going to need to save coins to get SBCs done. Obviously, not at the time of recording this, but currently in time, the Screamer SBCs are coming out, and I'm kind of struggling to do them with what we've got in the club, but I'll get to that eventually. And like I say, we are a little bit behind time, but what I'm going to do is really start hitting these episodes out so we get up to real time, so everything makes a bit more sense. So please do stick around for that. That'll be awesome. So here we go with a silver pack. The silver packs, they're going to come in super handy because silver players are really hard to find because they're not in gold packs anymore, and you can't even pack them from bronze packs like you used to if you do the bronze pack method or anything like that. So hopefully this guy is going to come in super helpful at some point. But as you saw, we also did page 4, I think it was, of our objectives, which means it is upgrade a clock eventually once we've opened these terrible packs and got Hattrick. And this pack as well, again, it's going to be terrible. It was just a 2-player pack, some Argentinian striker from Argentina that nobody particularly is going to care about, and he's going to get burned into some sort of SBC. But you'll be a little confused because left back is what we needed, but slight error, or not slight error, but a slight problem in that the only Dutch left backs were all shiny bronze, so I couldn't take him. So that's a bit of a shame, but we got a centre back at left back. It's fine. It's what we do. So you can see from our starter objectives, we have accidentally already done one, just through normal play, and that is what we're going to do in the next episode. We're going to complete that page, and that is going to be rare bronze o'clock. We are going to get that first rare bronze in there, and the way in which I'm going to do that, I'll leave that for the next episode. Keep you guessing how we're going to decide which rare bronze team we're going to start building. So I found it good to stop being the Steady Eddies and become the OSRRTG, or the Old School Road Rage to Glory, which I hope you are enjoying and I hope you stick around for. But for now, this is the Tippler. Thank you very much for all the support, and if you could hit that little like button and get 3 likes for episode 3, that would be fantastic. And of course, if you're new, hit that subscribe button and become a bell basher so you get notified every time I upload. But for now, I've wasted enough of your time today, and I will see you in the next episode where we might just get that last page done.